Hey, do you want to start a commune with the sculptor's idol?
That
You guys
sounds
can
nice.
share resources and decide not to bathe. Sounds fun.
Oh yeah. So we have a memory because we beat a boss, so we can enhance our attack
didn't we beat
power.
a boss within a memory? Oh, the memory is a resource that you get from beating the memory.
Yes. So every time you beat a boss, you get a memory of the conflict, the fight, and by
Butterfly.
spending that memory at a sculptor's idol, you can increase your attack power. So my attack power is 15 currently because I have fought like 13 bosses and used a mask that I have, as you can see here. You can use 5 skill points to increase your attack power separately. So
Now, can the memories only be used on attack power? And if so, why don't they just
Yes.
sort of level up your attack power?
That's a great question. That also bears asking, like, why don't prayer beads do the same thing? Like, when
fair.
you get 4, why don't they just automatically trigger updating your vitality and your posture? Great
Right.
question. But anyway, so I'm going to do it.
I posit that it's because games like this have large communities of
Oh, people
let's
who don't want
see
to,
how hard I can make this game and still
That
beat
is
it.
actually true. That is a good point.
Yeah. People on the Sekiro subreddit are constantly posting about how, like, oh, I beat New Game plus 7 with, with Bell Charm and, with Bell Demon and Kuro's Charm, no Kuro Charm, and everything like that. Like, oh, yeah, I'm, super maxed out.
I remember, back, I think it was, in Dark Souls 1 days, a little time after the game got popular, but, before it became, huge phenomenon. There was someone who was, playing it with, bongos from, DK Tropical Freeze or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember, seeing a clip of that online, and it's mind-boggling.
These people hate themselves, and,
I believe
that's
that
fine.
I've seen someone playing this game, or not this game, but a Dark Souls game or a game similar with bananas.
I have seen that as well. It wasn't this game.
Seen that.
It wasn't this game. I think it was Dark Souls 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, we've already beaten this boss, right? So we just need to keep going.
Yeah. What do you think is the worst item you could play this game with? What?
It's a great... Banana's up there! I will say I've had some wine today, because, life is going, so... We'll see how this goes.
How would you say it's going? Is it going good? Means you're celebrating with wine?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. It's just that I'm having stress-induced jaw pain and need to, fucking relax. That's how life is going right now.
Hey, maybe you could schedule an emergency dentist appointment and generate stress that way, like I did.
That sounds like a party.
Actually, I just resolved that today. I got, the bill in the mail for that, a month after the appointment. And, hey, guys, remind me, what year is it?
Yeah, 2020.
I was having trouble remembering. Oh, it's 2020. It's weird because they didn't have any way to pay the bill online, and they wanted me to mail it in like a caveman. I was very confused.
That's
They don't
very strange.
They don't take payments at the office.
Well, yeah, but now that I have actual dental insurance, which is a whole new world for me, they wait for the insurance to process it. So I could drive back there, but I'm not actually paying for it at the moment. I could, like I said, I could go back in there, or I could mail it in. I called them and I was like, and they're like, we could take it over the phone. I'm like, I don't love that, but I also don't want to drive out there. I got stuff to do.
I recently went to the dentist for the first time since before I was in high school.
Oh my.
That's a reasonably large number.
Are all your teeth falling out?
No.
That's
As
good.
far as I know, none of them are falling out. I have very small cavities that need to get filled.
Okay, that's good.
But
They're actually holding too tightly to the gums. They cannot be removed.
They're very dirty, though, so I have to get some cleanings done. But my point was, my dentist is literally across the street from my work.
Oh,
That's nice.
My old one was almost that. But then I have a new job and use the same dentist.
Whoops.
So, yeah, it would be pretty easy for you to, if you had dental insurance, just go over and pay them after they processed it or whatever.
Yeah, yep.
Are they planning on just using, a sandblaster, just going to point it vaguely in your direction, and you'll keep your mouth open?
Probably. The reason I had to go in is because I was brushing my teeth one morning and just felt like a piece of my tooth chipped off while I was brushing.
It's not what you want.
Well, I guess it's time to go to the dentist.
Actually, I don't want to speak for you. That's not what I want.
But they went in and it was not my tooth. It was just a whole lot of tartar that had built up for so long.
Oh my. That's fucking intense.
Yeah, so long story short, they couldn't clean all of my teeth in the amount of time that they had, so I was just like, can you just fix this one part because it's like cutting my tongue up because there was like a jagged edge along the back of one of my teeth.
Damn it.
So they did that, but I think they're going to have to even work on that tooth again too because I feel like there's still something on it.
I fucking jumped. Too late.
So the month of March is going to be very dentist related for me.
Ugh, that sounds like a rough time. I would say that, like, I like the dentist, like, reasonably much more than an average person does, and that still sounds terrible. This last dentist appointment I had is the worst dentist appointment I ever had, and it's like, because it was, like, on short notice, I had to, like, take some, like, weird avenue to get them to, like, schedule me. And they, like, didn't schedule me with my regular dentist. They like, scheduled me with some other person. And, like, he had this, like, dental assistant or whatever who was, like a gums Nazi. She like, took a look at my gums and then, like, recited a bunch of numbers like she was chanting, like, one of those weird spells from Bleach.
Oh my god.
And then, like, someone, like, wrote them all down, and then she was, like, consulting them, and then basically just, like, scraping all the nerves inside of my mouth for like a half hour, and it was like almost painful enough for me to like want to cry. It was like really bad. And then like when all that was said and done, they're like, "Yeah, you're doing a really good job of keeping your teeth clean." I was like, "The fuck? What happens when you don't? What? Please never again."
Hey, I did it.
You did do it. Look, all his blood's on the outside where you like it.
That's where I like it. I got some monies.
I got some nerve, but not in my mouth. They all got scraped away.
Ugh. That's intense. Alright, so where... I can't remember where I want to go now. Can I
go into
here?
the weird bird city? They're not really birds, but like all the people have like feathers on and they're hanging out on the roofs and stuff.
Yeah, that's like the gun fort. That's a ways away.
Is it? I thought that was kind of close.
I can't remember if I'm supposed to go this way or the other way first.
I can't help you. I have some knowledge of this game, but not really enough to remind you details like this.
I got some divine confetti for a reason. This one is like, look the fuck out. Shit's hurt, not good.
We gonna mess you up.
Yeah.
We gonna lay you out. Coming up from under. I'm the underdog.
I'm gonna go the other way first, since I know there's.
Don't forget to listen to those conversations that you need to listen to in order to get the ending you want.
Yeah, so I did some looking up on the ending. Basically, you have to do everything. There's like we're a ways away from it mattering, basically.
Okay.
But I'm paying attention. I appreciate it.
How many endings did you say there were? It was like kind of a big number.
4.
Right? Okay, I thought it was more than that for some reason.
Yeah, there are 4 endings. So there's an ending where there's an early ending. Where, like, basically you're given the choice to, like, you know, spoiler alert. There's an ending where you're given the choice to, like, actually, to, like, obey and, like, basically fuck up the Kuro, the kid. Just be like, nah, I'm just gonna, like, ruin your day. And then there's 3 other endings where you don't do that, but then you, like, listen to certain conversations or do
like
certain
various
things.
levels of
actual... So there's, like, a bad ending and then 3 good endings. With various amounts of, you know, degrees.
A gooder, and a goodest ending?
Yeah, basically. I guess I'm going the right way.
Have you had any interesting dentist stories in any recent past, TekAzurik?
I don't, unless you count... Look out.
Oh, the snake! Hi, Snack!
Yeah.
Hi, Snack!
I'm pretty sure that's what the thing was referring to, as in, like, swords and spears did nothing, but...
Yeah, probably.
I thought it was the other way, but
I mean, it seemed like the sign was the other way, but here we are. Snacktown. Population, this guy. I'm sorry, this guy.
Hey, there you go. Well done.
So,
He doesn't?
would he be like a very danger noodle or something?
Yeah, this is a pretty much maximum danger noodle.
Or it could be an absolute nope rope.
Ooh, definitely absolute nope rope. I like that better. Nothing here but us ninjas. Hey, question mark. If
neither one of us is Mark, but continue, we may help.
If a shinobi is the name for a ninja in Japanese, where did the word ninja come from?
It's actually a really interesting question.
Well,
I don't have an immediate answer.
Aren't ninjas Chinese anyways?
Is that
No.
true?
Oh, hello there. Fuck you.
You hurt that poor snake.
Hey everyone. I think he's a little upset. Let's
Not
give him some
happy
space.
about the fact that I stabbed him in the eye.
Let's
Oh, I got
let's
some
just give him a little
snapsies, so that's
space.
cool.
I think he'll feel better if we just give it a little time.
So the last time I did this, I just fucking ran. I didn't realize that he just kept writhing for forever. So that's cool.
For like literal forever, you have to like hit like some checkpoint before it stops doing
Yeah,
it?
I think if I don't go here, like he'll just keep doing that for forever.
I would not assume that.
That's my impression. He did not like that I stabbed him in the face, though, so that's the thing.
I mean, to each his own, I guess, but that seems weird.
I did fuck up his eye pretty good.
Okay.
There's actually I went
You got
into
some
I
snake
don't know
blood on you.
Oop. I don't know if you noticed, but I got into a palanquin there. That was where the thing that was like
the
enter
little
palanquin,
hoodie thing, yeah.
which is a marriage thing. Like it's like a thing that people carry you on your way to your wedding. And there's a reason behind that. Apparently, there's another character who we'll meet later, who's like he like wants to marry. He wants to marry the snake, and that's why that's there. Like, his dream is to marry the snake.
I see.
You were joking,
Tech.
but it's true.
Yeah, but apparently for reals. Not for play.
Tech, I have an answer for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
The difference between shinobi and ninja is that shinobi is a male ninja, while ninja is a person trained primarily in stealth espionage, assassination, and the Japanese martial arts of ninjutsu. So, shinobi is a male ninja.
Interesting. Is there also a term for female ninja, or is it just sexist?
Probably just sexist, but...
Probably.
A smoke signal from the Great Castle Gate.
Oh.
Those guys
Why
are
did that
super
show?
duper observant.
They, like, saw me, and, like, it ended the dialogue.
Is that a problem? Does that count as you doing the thing?
No, it doesn't really matter. It's just... It's them giving me a hint about how to fight whatever's coming, but it doesn't matter.
Female
Like-
ninja is kunoichi.
Okay, so it's Shinobi and Kunoichi.
Yep.
I bet you Konoichi is in the current arc of One Piece.
Probably.
They're in the Samurai Kingdom, but there's like 4 or 5 ninjas. There's a few ninjas.
I'm very far behind on One Piece. Look, it's a
Remnant.
memory.
I'm a memory?
No, you're not here.
Isn't that what a memory is?
You guys,
That's
I
deep.
think the professor got me.
Yeah, she did. She got you so good.
Please don't put that there.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Blah blah
Time
blah.
for everything, but don't use your bike indoors, says Professor Oak.
Exclamation point.
You should be an architect. No, you should be a Lego architect.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I support that plan.
I forget, did we talk about Lego Masters?
I think so.
Either way, you should watch Lego Masters. It's a
This is
reality
fun.
show.
His horse is dead. This is like, here's how to beat the boss that you're about to fight.
Horse boss?
Oh, horses are afraid of gunpowder.
I don't know if I've seen this boss. I've seen a horse boss in Bloodborne.
Yeah, there's only one guy and a horse in this game, so
Oh.
this is it.
Maybe anyway, Lego Masters is a reality competition hosted by Will Arnett. And
Oh yeah, how is that?
It's clearly just like he decided he wanted to hang out with people who are really good at building Lego, and it's great. It's like everything you could possibly want it to be.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of fun. I've seen 2 episodes so far. There might be another one I haven't seen yet. I don't remember, but it's good. It's really good.
That's great. I support that. I love Will Arnett and I love Legos, so
Yeah, you would like this. So watch it.
this is about to happen.
Oh, I
What
do
about
think
Lamb?
I've seen this. I forgot about it though.
So we need to take his advice, and we need to get our. I think they all cost 2, so I think this one takes longer to trigger, so I'm gonna use this one. And people will comment in the comments about how I'm.
Long spark is long.
Let's fucking do this. I forgot to look up how to do this fight, so good luck to me then.
Goes horsing.
There he is.
This is how everyone should introduce themselves.
Oh. Definitely blocked that, but it didn't seem to do any damage to me.
That should do more posture damage to you than it did.
What do you mean, the guy with the giant, like, spear who hit me?
Yeah, and like just the massive momentum and the proper leverage against you. Like I feel like that should have just like wrecked your couch.
I don't know why I fell over like that, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure about that. Not seeing as though that was intended.
I pressed the wrong button. Alright, I'm gonna get the hang of this, don't you worry.
The idea of the gunpowder is cool.
Oh, I'm
Doesn't
fucking
seem like
this
it's
up
working
so
as
bad.
intended.
No, it's fine. I just have to, like, be better at this game.
No, yeah, see, that's why I can't play this game.
There is a trick to him. I remember I think I beat him on one. Probably not my first try, but it didn't take me that long because I like what I would usually do is like try the boss and fail at it miserably, and then like look up what strategies people suggested and then try that. And usually that would work. Not always. Like there were some, like the Demon of Hatred, which is an end boss in this area, did take me like a fucking long ass time to beat. Ow. Come on, get there, yes. And and
rid of that blood.
that like no amount of like research on how to beat it mattered. Like you just had to get good.
Is that what the guides say? Get good scrub?
Pretty much.
Get dunked on, Noob Lord?
No, leave me alone.
Yeah, again, like, I mean, mechanically, at this point in the game, it seems reasonable for it to not just, like, completely overwhelm you with posture damage, but that sure looks like that should mess you up.
You know what's not great? Just like fucking standing in fire.
Yeah, standing in fire is, like, not ideal. Although he was kind of standing in fire too, and I'm kind of surprised that the horse doesn't care about that. I feel like the horse would not love that.
Okay, that's a new move I don't remember.
He really hated the ground right there. Screw this ground in particular.
Yeah, I think you need to jump over that before you target it.
Uh-oh.
I'm doing
I feel
fine.
like it just seemed like it was gonna like stomp on you. Like the physics of it, like jumping up in the air with all that weight and then like not dealing damage to you felt weird.
Oh, I got pellets out for some reason. That's weird.
You did what you needed to do.
Yeah, I mean it kind of worked. There you go. Almost.
That's it.
Got him.
That was easy. I mean,
Look, you took
it
the
helped.
Jobu's head and all
It
the
helped
blood
that
out
I
of his
had
body.
fucking 10 gourd seeds. I used 7 of them, but still.
The sword was definitely like fully like severing his throat while he said that. I feel like.
Yep.
Also, why did the horse die?
That's a great question that has no answer.
You know what? That horse needed a good horse trainer.
It did. It really did. Alright, there's a save spot here. We're going to use that, that memory to increase our attack power even further. So that's cool.
So the new game plus carries over your previous attack power?
Yeah, but attack power, vitality, and posture carry over. There is a maximum amount of each, but vitality and posture are definitely of a lesser amount in terms of maximization. Like, because you can spend your skill points to increase your attack power, you can actually get 99 attack power. Which is fucking ridiculous. I've seen videos of it. People beat bosses in like 3 hits.
Major bosses?
Yeah, like that boss. People come in and like, you know, a couple blocks and 5 or 6 hits, and like they're dead. Like per health bar. But the amount you can increase your vitality and your posture is limited to the number of bosses that there are, because there are only a certain number of prayer beads you can get, and once you get a prayer bead, they don't give you another one when you play in a new game plus version. So there are a few bosses that I didn't get to fight because of the endings that I chose, and quest lines that I didn't take. So that's the only difference.
But
so I have a lot of
this
money.
playthrough, you'll be able to get beads from them because you haven't fought them before, or is it the fact that it is a new game plus mean you can't ever do that?
No, because it's new game plus, we can now do the right endings and get those prayer beads that I wasn't able to get before. So I'm gonna buy some coin purses here so that my money doesn't just vanish into the ether.
There's something weird about the concept that if you just put it in a small pouch, it's fine. No one's going to steal it.
Yeah,
it's like the swipe or no swiping of like whatever weird mugging thing is supposed to happen when you die.
Like, I guess I could get more divine confetti. I do have a ton of it, and these bosses don't seem to be as hard as I was expecting, so...
I mean, it did say amount held 5 out of 5. Can you hold more than 5?
So you can only hold 5 per, like, save, per rest, but you can keep a larger amount in holding, and so I have 135 in holding.
That's a few.
I don't think you need more.
You never know. I saw somebody posted a picture that they had like 600 and something.
But those eyes, a starving wolf.
Something about my eyes makes everybody think I'm a wolf. I don't understand.
Tell me your name. Tell me your name.
The sword's name is Bob.
Fucking Christ. Tell me your name.
No name to give.
Vasco, tell me your name.
It's Vasco. You said it in the question.
Tell me your name.
No one to mourn you. However, your left arm.
This guy's very tall.
Prosthetic shinobi.
Pretty tall.
Rather tall.
And merciless is my suspicion.
That's it.
I can't operate the PS4 with voice commands. So sorry, guys.
Oh no.
Sekiro. That is what I shall name you.
Oh, that's the name of the game.
I am the Tengu of Ashina. Come, Sekiro. Care to hunt some rats with me? What?
Sure.
Rats.
I mean, like, I got important stuff to... Really? Like, is that a metaphor?
It actually is a metaphor. He's talking about people from the Interior Ministry, these, like, really short dudes with big hats. And you go and you kill them, and then if you kill a couple of them and talk to him, he gives you an esoteric text to learn new skills.
Will you hunt rats with me?
Oh, right, the esoteric text.
But you don't need that, right?
No, because I already have the skills. I think I've maxed out what he gives you. I think so it gives you a rat description.
The face of a rat.
I'll show you what I've... So it's the Ashina esoteric text, so you can learn Ashina skills. And I'm pretty sure I've maxed that out already. We can look here. Oh, no, we can't. Not in this. We have to go to an idol to look at that. But
rat description feels like a weird homework assignment.
It does indeed. It's really intense about opening these doors.
It's true.
Have your doors.
It's a holdover from the Souls games. They're all kind of like that.
Oh, you survived.
Thanks.
What seems so surprised about
finally
that?
a corpse, I take it.
He dead. He real dead.
That
By the way,
changes nothing,
if
know.
you recall,
There'll be more wars, there'll be more corpses.
at
and
the
these
beginning of the
cities
game, there was a whole scene
run
with a
from-
guy with a spear
Where's all that hatred go?
that somebody fought and killed.
Haven't you
Was it in a
ever
cutscene?
wondered?
That spear was then given to the guy that I just killed. That's what that spear
Guess
was
not.
that I was fighting.
Guess you haven't.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
level
I
with
pity
you.
And I
Almost every single syllable of that cut out.
Oh, okay, well.
I could tell that you were talking, but it was like... It was like you were a Banjo-Kazooie character, actually, is what it was,
Oh,
from my
that's nice.
perspective. I don't know if that was also true for Cotillion. I didn't want to try and pretend I understood that, because I didn't catch that.
Cotillion, did you get it?
No, I was actually about to ask Vasco in another medium if you were cutting out on him also.
Am I cutting out now?
No, surprisingly. It was like, only when you were trying to say something that sounded kind of important. But the funny thing is that everyone at home heard that clearly, I'm sure.
So if people are curious, there is a chest here that usually has a prayer bead in
So
it. I've
there
already
is.
gotten it. So it'll probably just be money or a Jizo statue or something. Yeah.
It's
a
just
statue.
butterflies.
By the way,
I did. Yes, somebody commented about what Jizo statues do. But
and also what they are.
yeah, which is
That,
really
I don't
interesting.
think I saw that.
I don't remember exactly what they said. I wouldn't want to quote it, misquote
So they
it.
were, if I remember correctly, they said that the Jesus statues were typically made by parents when for children
Right.
when they would die, because in Buddhism, if you die as a child, you have not had the chance to make any good or bad karma.
Right.
So they would make the Jesus statue to, what's the word?
Right.
Bribe the person who's supposed to lead you to the afterlife.
Right.
To
So-
bribe that person to take the child into the afterlife because they don't have any karma at all.
There's actually a really interesting reason why Jizo statues are in the game. But here, let me first, before I talk about that, show you the skills tree. So he gives you the Ashina Arts skills tree, which I haven't maxed out, apparently. I've maxed out prosthetic arts, which are a lot of cool shit. Primarily, we've already talked about... there's a grappling hook attack, which I used against Gyobu
Yeah, I was going to
just
say
now.
that's the... Yeah.
That's incredibly important to have. Chasing Slice is also incredibly important. You use that. Basically, you throw a shuriken and then you can attack right after it. It helps close distances with things. There's a place to get, more... what's it called? These guys, the dudes that let you throw shurikens and shit. This is really fun. Projected in Living Force. So, like, if I ever use, say, for instance, Flame Vent, and then my sword is on fire, it's because I've used Living Force. So, like, you use a thing, and then the element of the thing gets imbued in your sword for a little while. It doesn't work with everything, but it works with some of them. And then, obviously, having more medicine healing.
Here's a question.
potency is
Does it
good.
work with the fifth element from Captain Planet of Heart? If you, like, jam your sword in someone's heart, do you then wield heart? And what does that mean if you can do that?
Actually, it kind of does.
Really?
The Mortal Blade that you get later, which is like has its own like essence, you can use the Mortal Blade skill, and then attacking after you use the Mortal Blade attack can imbue your sword with a bit of that attack afterwards. Not as much as like fire, but it's similar. Should I get this? There was one thing that I didn't get in the previous game where I was like, I should probably get that when we do... Oh yeah, it was Vault Over. I think that was it anyway. Everything else I've gotten. Yeah, Vault Over I should definitely get. So I'm going to do that now while I've got two things. Basically just lets you jump over somebody and do, like, rear attacks.
That does seem pretty good.
And when you do rear attacks, you can then use your shinobi ability, your ninjutsu. And this one, for instance, Blood Smoke. Basically, you stab a guy, and you press R1 again, and it creates a smoke of blood around you so that you can sneak up on dudes that are right in front of you and have already seen you.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
It's like making sort of like a smoke bomb, but out of the blood of some dude you just stabbed.
Exactly. So the
Pretty
reason Jizu statues are in the game is to do with a future area that we will explore. I'm just going to rest just for the hell of it. Called Sempo Temple, where they were experimenting on children to try to figure out how to get the power of the divine child, basically. You know how, you know, Kuro with the divine child is like real cool guy and can make people resurrect and shit.
Yeah, like the dragon, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
The ability to make people resurrect.
They tried to like basically create that artificially, and so they killed a lot of kids, and so people made statues for them.
That's it's not very chill.
Yeah. These are the rats, by the way, that he wanted me to kill.
What about our other mission? Black Hat is fighting like a demon by the Serpent Valley side of the castle.
Yeah, we gotta find Black Hat. He's a cool guy.
But keep your
is he the guy from Spy vs. Spy?
He's not. He's basically another one of these guys, but he's got a cool hat. He's the one that. He's the one that gives you this cool thing here.
That seems to make sense. So does this game have any Jinzo statues? Jinzo being Japanese for android, which for some reason is completely untranslated in the famous card of the name Jinzo.
I forgot that this guy had these hats, and I needed a specific...
hat breaking tool?
Yeah, I need the axe, basically. Thankfully, the axe has a lot of posture, so even if you get hit, it doesn't stop you from using it.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. Alright, so now we need to go back to this, because there are some dogs. Dogs...
Always be killing dogs.
Similar to dudes with ranged weapons, killing a dog does not immediately alert the other dudes to your location, so you can kill all the dogs.
Now you've completely broken my suspension of disbelief, because if I've learned anything, it's that killing a dog will draw the attention of people who didn't even know some of this happening. Everyone just, like, knows that you've killed a dog and that you need to be dealt with.
Well, apparently that's not how it works in this game, which is maybe a little sad. Maybe they're wolves, maybe they're not dogs. Nope, a little too far away.
You think this is Star Wars? Just deflect that bullet with your sword?
That's how it works. I'm like a ninja, but I'm also like a Jedi, so that's cool.
Did that guy just like hammer the ground for no reason?
He did. He was doing it.
Oh!
Yeah, there's one of these guys here.
He startled me. Yeah. Kind of figured the way that was looking, it seemed like I was going to hit you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And ultimately that happened, but not again as expected. I think you are on pellets again. I don't know if that's intentional.
It was not. But thank you for the heads up. There we go. Man, when I first got to this area, so the next boss we fight is real obnoxious, and once we beat them, the world opens up significantly. We can actually explore and go different places. But this next boss is gonna Yeah,
the boar seems like a pain in the ass.
There was a talking thing there that I could have had, but yeah, it's not a boar, it's a bull, but it sucks. It sucks no matter what. Okay. Yeah, here it comes. We definitely want to equip some of this business.
The red cape?
Wish me luck.
Yeah, he's got like fire horns. He's a lot.
Yeah,
he's got that wonky like turn radius thing.
Ow. Why are they not dead yet? Ow! Fuck.
It's fine, you got some pedals. You got some pedals.
I do got some pedals. Alright, come at me, ball.
Is one of those dudes around to do a killing blow on?
No, they're just there to die.
Well, they definitely didn't do their job then.
So the way I beat him last time was basically by chasing him around. I saw somebody else beat him by doing a deflect after a charge here, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, because it, like...
Dana eventually
Yeah,
figured
I had a
out
lot of
some
time.
strategy against this thing. It wasn't, like, foolproof.
Oh, you know what I
it was,
should
like,
use?
pretty good.
You know what I should use is some ministry dowsing powder.
Right? That I was gonna suggest that myself.
Right. I suppose I could probably.
I
also
think
use some
Cotillion
Divine
was thinking
Confetti.
that too.
Where is it?
I try not to think anything, honestly.
Do you see it anywhere here? I suppose the withered red gourd would help.
Yeah, in a pinch, I have no idea what you're. No.
It keeps you from burning, basically.
Yeah.
I know you have something. You picked one up in the first episode.
Well, he got like a
talked
regular dowsing powder, not the,
yes,
the one
that's
he
true.
liked.
That's true.
Okay, here we go. Why not a knockout sugar? Let's do it.
Look at all those statuses. You're ashamed if something happened to them. He's so mad.
It's pretty pissed off. Block that. Come on, attack me. Yeah,
Seems like that works.
I think
Yeah.
this technique would work. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you blend those openings to deflect. Like,
That was not the right time to attack right there. Come on, bring it on. Bring it on. Come on. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Yeah, I don't think that's what you wanted. It's like a deceptively small health bar for something so terrifying. I think it's
I'm not landing
also,
the timing well.
It may also be the case that this is a boss from Day 9 killed with physical damage. Don't recall.
Yeah, you have
You have to for this one?
to. Yeah.
Then he probably did.
Oh my god, fighting this guy was so hard. Because, like, here... Oh, now I'm in fire. That's not good. Here I'm able to, like, heal myself like crazy and also just, like, take damage. Whereas... Yeah, you know, when you fight this guy the first time, it's really not possible to take more than one attack. Alright, I lost. But it was a good practice.
I mean, that was a good first run. You were quite close there, I feel.
Yeah, I was. Like, you take, like, 1 or 2 hits from him and you immediately die, so...
Yeah, he's
here,
very aggro.
like, I was able to just, like, fucking take it like a tank and just keep healing myself. That is not the case at all when you are when you're fighting
new
him.
game regular. Oh, hey,
Oh, was that that was my first death.
Yeah, that was your first actual death. Yeah.
Without being able to resurrect. Oh, yeah. So...
Oh, right. So, yeah, game things are happening.
Yeah, if you die without resurrecting, people get dragon rot. Which is, like, kinda... I'm not sure what effect it has on the actual gameplay. Like, dudes cough around you. Like, they're like, yeah, I'm dying. Oh, you know what it does?
There's some mechanic for them to, like, be healed, isn't there?
Yeah, so the dragons, not tears, but something else.
Like that.
You can spend them to fix people. What happens with dragon rot? Here, see, rot essence, the sculptor. It reduces the chance of getting unseen aid.
Oh, that's it's like a 1-to-1.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a 1-to-1, but basically there's a percentage. Like, you naturally have a 30% chance of getting unseen aid, and if you spend,
which means you lose like nothing, right? Like when you die, you would lose nothing.
Yeah,
you get the unseen aid.
So you see, unseen aid is 13%. So normally you have a 30% chance, and I actually I don't have the option currently to spend what I have to fix that. So I guess that's part of the story, is I have to get to that.
Yeah, I think you have to meet the doctor character, right? Probably.
Well, I've met her already. She's right there. Maybe if I talk to her,
maybe I have to talk to her. Actually, I think this is where you meet her, and like he tells you to talk to her or something. If you talk to him,
dragon's blood.
The sculptor.
I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Now you've seen it.
My name is Emma.
Yo, Emma, what up?
Doctor serving a certain master.
What master?
Certain one, very Japanese.
I forgot. I never spoke to her because I had max gourd seeds, and so like finding gourd seeds was not a thing, and so I had no reason to talk to her.
Assist you. in any way I can.
Thanks, bro.
I'm not telling you to trust me. However,
However, I'm threatening you if you don't trust me.
the gourd of medicinal water you possess.
Yeah, what about
was
it?
Originally a creation of mine. I am a doctor.
I
That's cool.
filled the gourd with water. I deserve a prize.
Well, I can't present it to her, but we can talk.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
Ooh, is she gonna touch it?
Just show me your
This
face.
white mark.
It's strongly implied
Is
that she
it a
touched your face and $5 were exchanged.
Then that must mean it appears.
Oh, that's
on
cool.
those
That's not a line of
who
dialogue
seek
that
the
I
dragon's
ever noticed.
heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought I remembered there being
Yes,
some
that will be all.
acknowledgement by her
I'm
about it.
sorry. That was rather rude of me.
Yeah, no shit.
Just give him $5.
It's not.
Oh,
a
she keeps
birthmark.
talking. I just want to be able to get rid of Dragon Rot,
That
yo.
must mean it appears
I
on
mean,
those
this is kind of how
who
all
forsake
dialogue
the
in this game
dragon's
works, right?
heritage. Or perhaps
What?
You have to like talk to someone like
It's
6
a
times to like
symptom.
finally get to
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the particulars.
Yeah,
but
see what I mean?
It appears as though your body is no longer confined by
Oh,
the
that's
rules
cool.
of our world.
Oh, baby.
Come
Does that mean I can do
listen
cool
if
flips?
you notice anything alarming.
I will.
The sword's name is Bob.
I'm pooping blood. Is that a problem?
It comes from
Eat
Lord
more
Cruz.
fiber.
It's said to be a power of the divine heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection. They are revived upon death.
Yeah, I
I
noticed
mean,
that.
It's kind of what
Let
that,
me
yeah.
know if you notice any more changes. I
Well,
do
yeah,
Got
I
hair
keep-
growing in weird
resurrection
places.
comes without a cost.
She's like, wait, really? You seem...
Goodbye.
I feel like that should already... Really?
It's not gonna let me do it now, is it? Nope. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Like, I die so rarely, it's not that big of a deal. Where was I?
You were...
I guess I
Close
was
to
here.
there, right?
Yeah, I was here. Well, I completely lost my bearings for a second. Spirit emblems, that's what they're called.
Ninja dolls.
Yeah, you know. Like you do.
But not shinobi dolls. That would be sexist.
It would be very sexist. Alright, let's try this again. I've got to go fight the bolt. What's annoying is that, like, this is where you spawn when you go to fight the bolt. You have to, like, get by all these people.
Right. There's like a idol like very close to after him, right?
Yeah.
Can you open that door you just walked past to make it easier to go back through here? So I guess you would then just like face these dogs directly. Like you did.
Yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately. I can kill all these motherfuckers, though.
Did you kill
There-
that dog using a ninja emblem and then like immediately get one back? Feels
Yep.
like a pretty good return on investment.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I really
Ah,
have
the
to fight
teeth
these
again.
guys. It's funny, I don't notice them.
It was the first time I noticed it today.
Shit, I fucked this up.
It was weird. It seemed like that should have worked.
Fuck it. Screw these guys. I don't actually have to fight any of these people, so... Oh, I still didn't listen to their conversation. There's a bowl, and it's scary, and it's covered in fucking fire, and also it, like, will attack anybody. No shit, maybe we shouldn't just cover a bowl in fire and then let it loose. Maybe
I
that's,
would
like, a
love it-
bad idea.
I would love it if like, the eavesdrop was like, one of them was like slowly walking down from the top of the stairs and was just sort of like, hey, you don't like books so good, what's up? He's like, there's a bull in there. Yeah? What's the matter? He's on fire. What does that even mean? There's a bull and he's on fire and he's angry, Paul. He's angry! And then he just like collapses.
Come at me, bull. it did work.
Yeah, it did work. Physics still sort of feel like him, like, tromping down on you should do some damage, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
realistic scars on his body are upsetting to me.
Yeah, that's a good point. So the way that I beat him initially, I don't know if I mentioned, is basically just whenever he was like, whenever he would run like that, I would basically just chase him around. It was really obnoxious. Like all of those like shitty turns that he's making.
Yeah.
That would be the only time to hit him.
I think that's where like Day 9 started. We eventually like figured out some point in time where he could either counter something or jump. I think it's like when he was making those turns, he found something to like jump over it and like get like lane a few important hits or something like that.
Hey, I did it. That was much easier.
Deplete its health gauge, but you totally killing blade it.
I guess I did. Well, I mean, my experience last time was like I never tried to block. I just chased it around.
You did it.
Did my controller die? I don't. That was weird. I like couldn't press any buttons for a second there. Sorry for that.
Your audio's cutting up again.
What? The enemy is still alive.
Oh, the enemy is
great.
still alive. Oh, oops, he's dead. Where's the bull? Where could it have been?
Day 9 set his controller down after killing the bull and was very alarmed when these dudes charged him.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Alright, well that worked out.
Well,
You did the thing.
I did the
it's that
thing.
save point mentioned earlier. Oh, hey, someone you could talk to 7 times.
So what she wants you to do,
For what do you pray?
she wants you to like spend your expensive resources and then she gives you some divine confetti. Since I can get like basically purchase it infinitely, I'm not gonna bother doing that.
Is there... Does it make sense on the first playthrough to do that? That sounds bad.
Divine confetti is really powerful early on and it's very hard to get.
Thank heaven.
I thought you said it was like only good against like ghost enemies. Is it
It's
good
good
against
against
other stuff too?
It's good against everybody. One of our oh, whoa, there's something wrong with my controller. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, it's still doing it.
It's interesting. When you're saying there's something wrong with your controller, it's also when the audio is having issues.
Oh, really interesting. Huh.
It could be related somehow.
I wonder if it's related.
I mean, you may recall that I learned that one of my controllers was dying because I was having issues controlling Kingdom Hearts.
So the thing is that like one of my other controllers is also broken. Like I can't walk forward anymore with it.
That I think you could work around not working forward. That doesn't seem
great.
super important.
It's not fucking great. So
I don't think
I might have to buy a new controller, which is really silly because like they're coming out with a new PS4 at the end of this year.
Yeah.
Excuse me, PS5.
Yeah, PS5. I just asked for a new PS4 controller for Christmas because my one died circa the first couple of episodes of Kingdom Hearts, and I have a fancy purple one with the really off-putting characteristic that the face buttons aren't colored. They're all the same light shade of like violet or whatever.
Oh boy.
Instead of being like blue for X, red for circle, etc., etc.
That's
It's like it's not that big a deal because like I know what the buttons are and what they do, but like looking at it still feels weird.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That would have been the story beat where you jump down and kill him for maximum comedic effect.
Like now.
We are. And then they're like, you do it like as they're all cheering, like yeah, unbeatable, and like it's like bleeding out in front of them.
Thankfully, they all die pretty easily, so that when you have to fight this boss, it's not like terrible to just like, because like he can't attack you while you're doing.
Yeah, the death blow animations.
I mean, I took some damage there, but
it's still pretty good.
That move is really good, by the way, with the umbrella. You like block and then attack.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking good. Oh no! I jumped too late. There it is.
Remove his blood. There it is.
I got a heavy coin purse. So normally you get a prayer bead there for killing those guys.
Really, a prayer bead for that guy?
Yeah, you do.
I thought they were for like bigger bosses usually.
Nope, prayer beads come with pretty much every boss that has more than one health bar. But and even like obviously the bull, you get a prayer bead for killing him too. Yeah.
Is this not that city I was thinking about? The gun fortress or whatever?
No, this is not the gun fort. This is Ashina Castle.
Okay.
No! Oh well, I fell.
Oh, you fell.
Yeah, the camera is having some struggles with this.
But as a ninja,
controller.
you have the cat-like ability to not take falling damage. Please don't try this at home with your cats.
You can actually take falling damage in this game, but you have to fall from a pretty far height.
Huh.
Most places where you would take falling
Definitely
damage...
don't try that at home with your cat.
Well, that's not how ninjas work, so...
Yeah.
Well, it
Seems historically
apparently.
inaccurate.
Yeah, historically, ninjas didn't take fall damage.
Oh, God, I'm sucking so bad at walking on these roofs right now.
Try
You can
walking
do
on
it.
sunshine.
Wow.
Thank you, Cotillion. Whoops.
Everything I
See,
want.
there I took some fall damage. I'm having some troubles controlling the game. I may need to, like, just buy a new controller.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, guy.
You're not one of those samurai of this cast,
Or,
are you?
Oh!
or hear me
You look
out,
like a shinobi.
hook up a banana to your
Skilled one
PS4.
at that.
Good idea.
That's right.
Huh?
It's
Thought
funny.
so.
This guy later shows up
Or,
by
or you
the...
could hook up.
Some of the
You could hook up like an old
Some
Nokia phone, the one that just has like Centipede on it or whatever, and just like play the game with that.
Oh, there you go.
At the end of my rope here.
Just
Um,
translate
Watching a
moves
samurai
in
got
Snake
stick so
to
far up there.
Yeah.
moves in
You'd
Sekiro.
think they'd have
Exactly.
bigger things to worry about than chasing after me anyway.
You'd think.
That's a fun AI
Of
program to
course,
create.
I make my living selling information. Take
Yeah,
care
yeah,
of
yeah.
the samurai.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Easier or worse than making a banana work?
I have to kill some samurai now. Apparently these guys are samurai, which, like, didn't occur to me in my, like, earlier playthroughs.
They seem like the dumpiest possible version of samurai, in fairness.
Right? Like, they seem like really shitty samurai. There's a lot of dudes here. Oh, well, let's
Yeah.
fight them.
But since you killed a dog, no one cares? I guess? I mean, they kind of cared that time.
Let's just block until they die. Whoa!
Oh my God. So many Makiri counters. Like, I think they heard you say your plan out loud. They're like, got it.
Yeah. Heal, please. Where? I didn't get the thing I wanted. I saw the warning. Through. And I'm gonna. Whoops. Oh! Alright, I got a little cocky there. I got a little cocky, I will admit. I thought I could kill like 6 guys while they all saw me. I still think I can do it, I just need to
feel
like...
Yeah, like, I feel like there's a world where you can do that.
Yeah, I just gotta
I think you're
try
just-
harder.
I think you just gotta take off your weighted training clothes and hook that banana up to your PS4, know what I mean, bruh?
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think I do gotta get that banana going. Alright, we're gonna try one more
banana
time.
action. Alright.
I lost some... Whoop, whoop, oh boy.
You
Oh,
did not
oh
get that
boy.
unseat aid, let me tell you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys.
You have like 25% of your previous monetary value.
Oh, you guys.
Is there any way to reclaim that? And that may seem like a stupid question, but like in like Dark Souls games, you know, there's like a person who like accumulates all your souls or whatever, and you get them back.
No. There is no way
I
to do
think that's
that.
Bloodborne.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
On and off, but yes,
Okay.
currently.
Yeah, my controller's definitely losing its shit. All of that running around after that moment just then, yeah, I didn't do that on purpose. All that camera movement, yeah, not great.
See, it's
So-
funny because I've bought, like, I've lost count of how many controllers I've had to buy because usually the left stick just stops working.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I've
But I
only
have,
lost 2 PS4 controllers so far. No, wait, 3? Might be 3, actually. I think I had 2 red ones.
I'm definitely going to have to buy a
many.
new controller, unfortunately. Because this is, like, having a time.
Yeah.
Also, share play stops in 3 minutes, so I
yeah, like, we're probably at a good stopping point anyway. I was sad to, like, finally lose my last, like, classic black PS4 controller last year. Now I have,
you can always just get another one.
I mean, I could, but it's not the same. It's not like the one I had from the beginning.
Oh my god, I'm terrible at this game.
It's fine. We're gonna edit this. We're gonna edit all of this out.
No, we're not.
And
I'm gonna.
instead of you dying, we're just gonna play air horns and dub over someone saying something nice about your personality.
Jump out of the way.
Oh, so you're editing this one then?
No, Tek's editing this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
No, jump. Jump out of the way. Okay, we're gonna heal. We're gonna get this guy going. Bring it on.
Where's he going?
To Ren Town. No, to Cleveland.
Kill this guy. See, having poise on all of my attacks, that's what you want.
Hey, here's a serious question about that umbrella counter.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused about the timing of it. So you put up your umbrella, they hit it, it sort of charges up your ability to counterattack. But it seems like there's like a moment where you sort of like unfurl the umbrella or whatever, and then you do your like angled slash to like hit things around you. It seems like they can hit you during that. Can they?
They can. Well, so when I'm like attacking, yeah, I killed all the things.
It's all yours.
What'd you give me? I got a Nightjar beacon memo.
See ya,
Yeah, that's cool. See ya.
Yeah, I got that.
So
gotta get you new
You're
control,
saying something.
fan bro.
you guys can't hear anything I'm saying, can you? Nope. Nope. I'm also running into walls. This is going well. It's fine. You guys don't need to hear me. Ow, that hurt.
I'm sure play will stop in 1 minute. Kill this man.
A whole minute.
I'm gonna go back to. Oop! There's someone's throwing something at me. Oh, there's
Don't worry
dudes.
about that.
There's dudes. Kill this dude. So the timing is, you put it up, that can act as a block. You can also trigger more blocks. But yes, you can get hit when you're doing that attack. But the cool thing... This motherfucker. The cool thing is that you can... the cool thing is you can take damage while you're doing that thing and it won't interrupt you.
Yeah.
Does that make
I
sense?
mean, that is good. Yeah, it feels like weirdly unintuitive that you, like, use your counter move and, like, take damage afterwards.
Yeah, it's true. It's a little weird. But, I mean, it's nice. It's called poise, basically. Attacks have poise when you can take damage but not die from being hit. All right,
It sounds like it's something akin to, like, priority in Smash Brothers, where it's, like, it is, like, a stat that your thing has, and if it's, like, high enough, then you, like, ignore things that would interrupt your attack.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much exactly it. Alright, well, the share play is over, and I've saved, so I think that's as good a place as any to call it an episode.
I think so.
Like it.
And then we just have to get you a new controller, maybe. And it's funny, because it will have no bearing, like, other than the control issues that are relatively mild and close to the end there. Like, people are just going to be like, what are you talking about? He's just saying words.
That was a bit of a disaster there from my controller experience, but it's fine. Join us next time.
Everything is fine. See you later.